Good morning everyone! Welcome back to more Hearthstone, where we are trying a new Tempo Mage deck. So let's see how the ladder will treat us today. This is basically, I don't want to say my own creation, but Tempo Mage decks do have a lot of flexible slots, and due to either availability or just personal preference, lists can really vary a lot. I'm not sure how good the Hunter matchup is. I think it's actually quite terrible. But the mirror image will actually help. The general rule of thumb is to mulligan away any secrets you have in your opening hand. And the rest of this is looking actually rather good. So let's see what happens. We can probably play Sorcerer's Apprentice plus something on turn 2. Well, we'll see how it works out. We can also play that right now, which is actually not terrible. Should we try that? It's looking like more of a Midrange Hunter. Does waste the coin and the mirror image, but now let's just pass the turn and see how it goes. Saving the coin for the Flamewaker is really valuable, after all. And that's not a very aggressive opener from our opponent, which makes me feel that's the correct decision. And the real question here is, do we still Sorcerer's Apprentice a mirror entity? Or do we hope to get something better next turn? At least it's going to draw out some removal, right? So, yeah, maybe that is the best plan. The trick usually is to get some value out of the cost reduction for your Sorcerer's Apprentices, either by playing secrets or... Ooh, that is not a good card to play against Tempo Mage. You might be in trouble now, sir. Let's see.
Serve the Fire Lord.
And that is why why the camel can be rather disastrous. Let's call it that. Unless he gets some really good unleashes, he's basically screwed. Oh lord. Oh lord, is he in trouble now? That is how Desert Camel can backfire. It's basically just giving me a 1-drop, but it's also, well, yeah.
I wonder.
This looks painful. So what can he do? He basically has to get a good unleash off. So I shouldn't be too protective of my taunts right now, because they're just going to give him additional beasts. Yeah, that needs to die. I agree. And that is a rather weak turn. So we should be able to get some decent... Oh, we can get so much discounts. I'm going to be really greedy here. 1 mana Arcane Intellect sounds pretty good. 3 Unstable Portal sounds pretty good. I think we basically won. I'm pretty sure we have. Yeah. So Tempo Mage can get starts like this one, which makes it very, very hard to recover. Oh my lord. I haven't seen a deck run like this in ages. That was disgusting. Well, that is a rather good introduction, I'll admit. Okay, let's. This is one of my favorite decks to ladder with, to be perfectly honest. A question you might ask yourself is, why am I not running Archmage Antonidas? The answer used to be because I don't own him, but I recently crafted one, and yet I'm still not including it here, and that might cause some questions. Yeah, that's the other side of the deck, which is some inconsistency in its openers, but this looks rather good. Archmage basically wins you games you've already won, I feel. And it can sometimes pull you out, but that does require you to play conservatively with your spells, and that is not what you want to do, I feel. Yeah, let's run out the Mana Worm here. I feel he's an aggressive deck, so I don't mind losing it too much. If he's running out that Sergeant so early, then I feel this might be the correct choice. I do want to get rid of that. So what's the best way? Well, I basically just hit it, yeah. That sounds like a plan. Do I play an apprentice though? That's a good question.
What to do?
I think I do want to, but it may not be the correct choice here. Actually, I'm inclined to just ping this off and then... Oh, but playing the coin is rather good here. I think I'll portal. I have another apprentice, which might give me more value, and getting the coin out of the way here is still good. It incentivizes him to trade. Getting that out is good, but I would like to be able to still do this next turn. Now the muster for battle comes. No, that's not a muster for battle. It's still not good for me though. That is still pretty bad. Okay, I might just want to ping now. Or... I could draw some cards, but that's also not very good. Maybe I thought he was more aggressive than he turned out to be. So if I ping, I can do nothing else, right? So do I just play the succubus here? Don't mind that too much, and most of the alternatives suck. Well, the succubus also kind of does. But I can succubus and ping, and that's... yeah, I guess that's valuable. So let's do that.
You're in trouble.
I don't like it, but yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. But we'll have to do with it. He's going to have to deal with this, and he doesn't have a lot of good options, I feel. And even Blessing of Kings, which looks like the best option, will allow me to get a decent Flame Cannon off next turn, so I guess that's fine. Losing the Flame Cannon would have sucked, though. I guess that would have sucked. Oh well. Yeah, indeed, it is an aggressive Paladin deck, alright. Yeah, that's a really aggressive line. I'm not sure I agree. So... It's tough. We can probably just kill off all of this stuff. That would leave our apprentice open again, though. But it might be the best option. We cannot leave this alive. So maybe we Flame Cannon first? How about we apprentice, then Flame Cannon? No, we cannot. Yeah, we can Frostbolt one of them. I guess that's fine. So Flame Cannon first, that's awful, so we do this and this. I guess that's okay. Consecrate would suck, but would require his complete turn. So I guess that's okay. Yeah, I'm not very satisfied with how this is going, but he is the aggressive deck here. And I'm the one with creatures on the board.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
Which usually bodes well, but he can clear my board here. Maybe he's going on the defensive. Which I wouldn't blame him for. That is going face. I I don't know if that's the greatest idea. I do want to cast the mirror image here. That might be okay. I don't think he can clear both. Oh, and that does allow me to play this. Okay, I think that's nice. Not clearing his minions is somewhat of a risk, but I'll take that. Maybe I should I have traded here? Oh gosh. I thought he would have played that if he had it last turn. Oh, that's really bad.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, I thought I had a read there, and, and it didn't work out. Awful tempo again. I don't think we can ping here, to be honest. But can we afford to leave both of those up? I think we have to. Let's make the most tempo positive play. I think we may very well be dead now. That Consecrate really hurt us. But that's a risk you sometimes have to take. And I think he can safely play around. Oh, am I just dead here? I might be. Wait, no, I can count. I'm still alive, and don't know how much longer, but I am still alive. Maybe a Divine Favor in his hand. Well, I don't think I'll... No, that's not going to work. I am just dead to the sword right now. Oh well. Oh! That's really good.
Well played.
Well, that wasn't going to help anyway. That's amazing. I guess we were dead from the start, right? Alright, that's fun when it doesn't matter, I guess. But, oh well. I'll give that one to him. He sent back his Consecrate, and it worked out for him. Maybe it was just the top deck. In each case, I can't get mad about that.
Jaina versus Geralt.
Oh gosh, is my mic on?
Victory!
Yes, my mic is on. Oh.
For it.
My sound is a little bit loud, though. That's the sort of thing I should check before I start recording. But yeah, should be okay. It's looking a little bit loud. Ever since I installed XSplit, my mic's been all over the place. I'm not sure what's the cause of that. Against a warrior, I think we do play Mana Worm, even though he might have X. At least it costs him the coin. And we do have... If he has an X, then we do have to deal with it. Alright, that's okay with me. That's not a bad card. I'm not sure we can squeeze it in. Well, we can squeeze it in on turn 3, I suppose. Coin? That means bash, I think. Yeah, that's a bash. Okay. I'm fine with that. So in that case, do we just... Yeah, Aspirant plus Hero Power doesn't look the worst. We could also Mirror Entity, but I'm not sure what good that will do. I think I like this. Not very tempo positive, but he should be scared of the spell power, which has its own value.
Let the pain speak to me.
That is fine with me. So in that case, do we Mirror Entity here? I kind of like that. It does allow him to shield slam that thing. Maybe that's a really silly notion. Maybe we don't attack the Acolyte. I think I like that. It looks like it's a control warrior. But then Execute becomes... Well, Execute is always a problem, right? Well, then Execute on the Water Elemental. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's do it this way. Gotta knock that armor off. Oh, for some reason... No, that's actually true. Then he can't shield slam for 4, and I don't want that to happen. So he'd better have another bash, in that case. That's an execute. Oh, I guess that works. Okay. Okay, well played, sir. But I should still have his number next turn. And freezing him starting next turn should be very valuable. If we play this, we can play this for 2 and Frostbolt for 1, I guess. I do want to also play the Mana Worm, but that's not going to work all at once. I can play a spell. Maybe not play the Apprentice. How's that? I can play Mana Worm and then Frostbolt, but I can't play Mirror Entity. It doesn't quite work out. I think this is fine though. Then we'll have to do without the Mana Worm. And freezing a warrior is always very, very valuable. Getting the Mirror Entity out here is also pretty good. You might have something like a Loatheb or a Belcher, or... It's all pretty valuable. He's played most of his small stuff. I don't mind an Armorsmith either. Not as good as I'd hoped, but at least it should have forced him into somewhat of an awkward position. And that's good enough for me. Yes, let's draw the cards first. That's something for later, and that's not very great right now. I think I actually Flame Cannon that, but that I might be overplaying into Brawl here. I actually might. Let's not open this up to execute, I think. Well, Flame Cannon does help in that regard. I'm a little afraid of overextending into Brawl, so let's not playing anything else. And just go this way. If he wants to Brawl, he better do it pretty soon.
I have no time for games.
That is an ugly thing. No offense, Sylvanas. Let's draw some cards again. It's all pretty great. We have 7. So we need another... with 2 fireballs we might be close, but that's not happening. Do we even kill Sylvanas? I don't think we do. I think we just keep freezing and let him kill his own Sylvanas. How much face damage can we push? We can probably discover an additional spell and be... well, then he can kill it. That's probably bad. Maybe we should just get the face damage in while we can.
Time runs out on me.
It's kind of awkward. It's actually kind of awkward. We're certainly going face, right? So in that case, I'll play this one. And we'll see how it works out. If disaster really strikes, well, he could Brawl here, and that would actually be pretty terrible. In most occasions. Well, he should be worried about me being able to finish him off, right? Well, he can Brawl and armor up, and he'll be pretty safe, I guess. Maybe I should have just killed it off. Play the Fireball. He gets to steal a minion. So attack face first, then
I can take the hit.
Fireball Sylvanas. I'm not quite sure. This looks acceptable though. That allows me to get another 8 damage in and potentially finish him off. So I guess that's good. Is that the target you're worried about? I guess you might be. Anything else? Oh, that's a Shield Slam, okay. Shield Slam killing the Drake. I can understand that. Alright, that's a pity. Let me think about that. So we need 13 more damage, that's a lot. That is a lot of damage. 13 more, we have 6 in hand. Maybe we just give him something? We might as well, I think. Yeah, I think we do. It's also better to... Oh, do we trade that? I don't think we trade that. It's getting a little awkward here, though. Let's discover now.
You want it?
Pretty sure about that. Probably taking a duplicate here, actually. And let's get this one out there.
Strike.
Along with... No, I'm done. That should be enough. It's all pretty awkward. I'm not sure why I took the duplicate, to be honest. Maybe I should have just played Mirror Entity instead of Scientist. It's good to get the Scientist out though, because there is a counterspell left on my deck, and that's the only secret. So that as soon as I top back that one... that's a Grommash, okay. Okay, so that brings the counterspell out. And now I probably should Fireball that. Now I kind of wish I had the Frostbolt still. But I can get some minions out, which is not the worst. Do I really Fireball that? Yes, I kinda have to. Wait, what do I have left? Maybe I should Arcane Blast that. Get a Mirror Entity here. Yeah, getting the Mirror Entity is pretty good. We'll do it this way. Getting the counterspell up is really good, and the Mirror Entity should get some value unless he has another Acolyte or something. And that triggers the counterspell, and now another Bash. Oh, an Axe, alright. Axe is fine. It's actually not, but we'll see. Kinda running out of steam here, which is a real problem against the deck. Well, getting the mirror images here is pretty good though, and that means I can play it along with the fire with the water elemental. Duplicate not going to be worth much here, so let's do it this way.
Strike.
All right. He already triggered the counterspell though, so he's free to brawl this. But that might be fine. Well, it's not fine, but I'm not really losing that much if I... Well, I would like one of those, sure. Don't mind that too much. That kills his BGH. Gives me the water elemental, so I can freeze him next turn, which is also good. Well, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. I cannot kill him this turn, can I? No. And I cannot really kill the Geddon either. But I suppose that's okay. Do we just... I think we do. We pretty much have to freeze him here, right? And we hold the Frostbolt for now, because we're not killing that. Yeah. We can run Ganon into that, and that's fine. Then we can Frostbolt the next turn, or maybe we'll get lethal. We'll see. It is a decent clock for him, though. Oh, on himself, okay. That is a real clock, though. Let's see. We flame cannon this, right? Yeah. We can survive Alexstrasza for a bit. Do we even play these? Well, I can Frostbolt that one, right? And he can attack the water elemental. Do I really do that? Or do I have a better chance when I Frostbolt face here? That means Fireball... Well, Fireball still doesn't win. No. I think I Frostbolt that. I'm not sure about this. Warriors are probably pretty rough most of the time. And this is where Antonidas would probably be a good idea. And then execute. That is probably an execute then? Oh, it's not.
Welcome to the grand tournament.
Oh, that's a lot of armor. Okay, I think we're basically done now. There might be some outs. I'm not sure. Let's see. That's not horrible. We can at least try, right? Oh, that's pretty much the best outcome. We can still win this. We can still win this. It'll be hard, but we can.
I dream and the world trembles.
That's okay. We can deal... Wait, we have 7? Not quite. We have 7, so... Well, Fireball wouldn't be lethal unless Flamewaker really cooperated. If he has Awakens, we've pretty much lost. I think we have to go face here. And go all out. He hasn't played Brawl yet. He might not have it. I'm not sure. Do we even play the Flamewaker here? That's a rough one. I think we don't. Is that crazy? Yeah, it actually is. If he has Brawl, we've basically lost already, so let's do it this way. That's rough. I don't know. He can gain 4 armor if he kills the Azure Drake. I have 8 on the table, so he's on 4. So Fireball kills him. Arcane Missiles probably kills him. Not much else. Boom might be good enough. Maybe. I wonder what his dream card is. Maybe Nightmare. Nightmare is not very helpful. Alright. That means probably no Brawl, so that's good for me. Tank up, and anything else? Alright, I have 8, so Fireball wins. Fireball wins. Arcane Missiles no longer does the job, I think. Not quite. Alright, do we just go face and pray? I'm not sure here. I think we do. Do we... wait, how much does he have? He has 9, he has 13. So he needs another 13 unless the boombots cooperate really well. But Grommash is already down, so I don't think he can kill us next turn. So in that case, I think we actually just go face. And that's both of the boom bots. That might be bad. That's not terrible. Okay, ping face. Because the rest does not really matter. We can still win with a fireball. I think we've already seen both frostbolts. We're almost through our deck also. So there's still fireball, there's still boom. What else is there? Let me check.
I wonder.
Might still be, I think, a scientist, which doesn't help. Another flame cannon, I think. I'm not quite sure what else is missing. Maybe second Azure Drake. So Azure Drake works. Well, Azure Drake might work. Azure Drake might work, and Fireball works, and I think that's it. Boom is probably not good enough. Wait, was that? Why would you... Oh, he plays it now to set up for lethal, perhaps. Would that even be lethal? Boom's not quite good enough. So do we kill something? He has 13, he has 17, he has 19. How would he have lethal? I'm not sure. Next question is, do we kill something? Oh, he might have Awakens. If he has double Awakens, he has 9 and 10 is 19. So double Awakens would kill us, or another... Maybe it's just a trick though. If we don't, if we go face here, we can still win with the Fireball. Do we take that risk? I think we do. If he has double Awakens, then good for him. But we need to do this, otherwise Fireball doesn't win us the game anymore if the boombots don't cooperate. Wait, didn't I already... I used one Fireball on Grommash, right? And no other Fireballs were used.
What now?
Oh, Nightmare plus Awakens is lethal. Oh wait, they're still frozen. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, he killed the water elementals with that. Okay. He really wanted that. Okay, so he needs to kill Boom with that. And probably the Flamewaker with his face. And then tank up and pray.
Is there trouble?
I see.
I still have 2 top deck. Oh, Azure Drake no longer works. And I am pretty much dead against this board, right? But it's not a Fireball! Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay, do we just pray? Or do we have another turn? We might have another turn, right? He has 10, he has 20, 25... Yeah, he certainly has lethal, but we can kill Boom here. And just hope one of these hits face. That also works. Is that better? I think that's better. Wait, that's 16, 20. Might still be lethal. I think that's good enough though. Wait, why risk it? You're pinging anyway, right? Oh, so close. Everything's so close. Do I play this? I think I do. I'm not mistaken, right? There is still a Fireball in my deck. I guess Fireball is no longer enough, right? I might just have lost it. This... Yeah, that's 9. 9 is probably out of lethal range. I should trade plus Fireball. He has to trade here, right? I should trade plus Fireball is 7. I should have pinged face. Oh my gosh, I should have pinged face and go flow with that. Oh, then Nightmare would have killed me, right? I think Nightmare would have killed me then. Alright, alright.
Well played.
You got me. I had a shot, but warriors are rough, I think. That's a hard one. Wow. I guess I'm paying. I guess this is payback for that first game. I guess that poor hunter. We did have a reasonable shot though. If we find the fireball at any point, we could have probably finished it.
Versus Malfurion.
Druids are supposed to be a good matchup, but I'm not quite certain why that is, or how I can tilt it even further in my favor. Do I keep the water elemental here? We can go Mana Worm into Mad Scientist into Coin Water Elemental. That might be good enough. Yeah. As long as I have a 1 and a 2, then keeping Water Elemental is not out of the question. With a double 2 I wouldn't. So without a Mana Worm, it's probably a no-go. Alright, do we get started with a Mana Worm? Yes, we do.
Hello.
Greetings, of course.
My greetings.
Alright, that's a good sign. That is a good sign. He doesn't hit it. Interesting. So I think we Scientist. We can also Mana Worm plus Scientist. Is that good? Maybe just Scientist is good enough. And I think I want to save the Apprentice for later. Yeah. So Mana Worm plus Scientist then? Then I don't really have anything to do on next turn. No, so that's bad. Let's play Scientist and just... Yeah. So now comes an Innervate.
My work is paramount.
Oh, it's another one of those Dragon Druids. That's curious. I still have no clue what this deck is about. I have no removal for that, so that is a little unfortunate. But I suppose it's okay. Oh, we cannot play Mirror Entity here, or our Mad Scientist will fizzle.
What to do?
That is unfortunate. We can play Counterspell though, and he has to play around it. That's not terrible. I would also like to get the Mana Worm out. I can Mana Worm and Coin and then Counterspell. It's not terrible. That allows for some decent trades. I think I like that. And he has to play around this. He can't just... well, he can Aspirant. And that's also good for us. That's interesting. And that's good to have that countered. Sweet. Not very sad about that. Let's get another secret up. Play this one. I am happy with this situation. Definitely. Could have also played Sorcerer's... No, I needed to kill the Scientist off. Well, I don't mind getting one of those. And Water Elemental was still a pretty good trade there. How about we Intellect here? We can also Apprentice and Intellect, but that might give us something decent. It's not horrible.
Someday I'll be
We'll
just
see.
like you.
The probability of getting something useful is actually pretty high. That doesn't work though, so might as well not. I think freezing him might be valuable, right? How much do I fear for the water elemental if I... Druids can't really board clear efficiently, can they? No, I think this is better. It's a better clock, that's for sure. I think this might be a Malagos thing. So actually... No, I actually think I should have ran the heal bot into the heal bot. I'm thinking some kind of Malagos thing. I'm not sure what to expect out of Dragon Druid.
I wonder.
I have no clue. I'm expecting some kind of Malagos thing, so in that case he must have some spell power. Yeah, definitely some kind of Malagos thing. So that means my water elemental is probably safer without. Well, it's safer at 6. What do we do? We have 9. We have another 9. It's not good enough, but well, we're always playing this, right? We're always playing this. And I think... What would that deck play? I think spell power plus something. I'm not sure what to expect here. Do I just fireball face now? Should I expect a Reno? I really don't know what to expect. Mirror image doesn't really help, I think. Yeah, thank you. And I think that's that. Alright.
Well played.
I have no clue what I'm up against. Might be Reno Druid, actually. Reno Druid might run dragons. Looks really strange to me. If someone has an idea what that deck is, I'm still stupefied. All right, we'll give it one more game today. Dragon Druid, Malagos Druid, Reno Druid. I should look that up.
Versus
Well, priests are not good. Dragon Priest might be okay,
You asked for it.
but Control Priest is rough. And with starting hands like these, I don't think I'm helping myself. We may just want to get the intellect. No. Portal, probably also not good enough. I may keep Portal and just hope to get something awesome out of it. But that is really greedy. Now let's get some early pressure. Looks better. Not the biggest fan, but it does look better. Chow is unfortunate. I'll probably have to Flame Cannon that next turn. Am I hanging on to the coin? Yeah, I think I am. I can always do that next turn. And I'm not really losing any health here. Unless he... not sure. Mind Control Priests are really annoying. I would like to keep some flexibility in my hand here, so let's use it for killing. It's usually better to have more options. And I can always pretend I'm a freeze mage. How do we deal with that? We have to deal with it in one turn, right? So if we Sorcerer's Apprentice and we need something else. So we need 6 mana to deal with that, basically.
I wonder.
We always need 6 mana to deal with that, so we can deal with it in 2 turns. Because if I Flame Cannon now, it's just going to end horribly. Well, I guess that's the problem. This deck can't deal with that large. Double Flame Cannon would have been sweet. I'll admit. Double Flame Cannon would have been sweet. Let's just draw some cards. Oh, I guess that might work. Might work later. Let's hope he doesn't buff it, because then then we're basically history.
Is someone injured?
That's not a Valence. That is a Valence, but it's on the wrong target. Well, maybe the right target, I'm not sure. I can kill one of those. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? That's a good question. Let me think. I can Flame Cannon, and then if it hits...
I wonder.
Well, if it hits the Death Lord, I can still kill it. So I guess it's okay. So I have to Frostbolt and Arcane Blast now. No real other. Oh, I can Sorcerer's Apprentice, but that's just going to die. That's fine. I don't like it, but I have to. Let's see what we get. That's just going to die. Oh well. Hey, oh, that's nice. That is just going to die here, though. Does he heal the priest? He probably does, yeah. So what do we do here? Azure Drake is probably just going to get entombed, but am I worried about that? I might be. I think it's the best play here, though. He can Fireball that next turn. That's fine. Yeah, we can still Fireball that. Oh, he's hitting it. That's interesting. Again, it's probably the right move, but I can't say I understand. Well, maybe that's why. So if you Fireball that, is that okay? I guess it's fine. No, I don't have to ping it, so I can play a Mad Scientist. Guess it's reasonable. Can I do it the other way around? Can I really afford that? I don't think so. It doesn't allow me to kill... No, that's terrible. Okay. Let's keep that around and force him to kill it. We can heal the Belcher, but I can still ping it next turn then. Another Belcher. Oh. I don't like that very much. But I can kill it with the Scientist, so it's okay. So we ping and we play Water Elemental then? Or do we play another Scientist? Let's see what secret we get first. Because this is always happening, right? So we get a counter spell. So what do we do to force something useful out? What's the first spell he's going to cast? Probably a Power Word Shield at this point. So in that case, I think we just play Water Elemental. I guess it sort of contests the board. It's better than... Well, we might want to get those mirror entities out first. But I'm not doing anything otherwise. Well, I can draw cards. I can draw cards and I can play a Scientist. I guess that's okay. You can just kill that for free though. Not sure I like. You can trigger the mirror entity with a Museum Curator. That's tricky. I've been playing Control Priest a bit earlier this week, and I can definitely see where that deck is annoying to play against. Yeah, that was kind of predictable. I'm not sure why I made such such an effort in in getting the mirror entity out, because it's not really doing anything here. How about we double apprentice next? Oh god, no more, please. I'm actually kind of sad I don't run flame strikes now. Ugh. So we can double apprentice and then flame waker mirror image. That sounds horrible. And he's just going to board clear that, isn't he? Well, we have to force the issue some way. So do we just boom? Oh well, and if he board clears, then well, but I'm not really doing anything. So how about I mirror entity and fireball something? We can try that. We gotta try something, right? We're just going to bleed out here. Oh, but then I don't get to use the Flame Waker, of course.
Time runs out on me.
We have a secret, so I guess that's okay. No, we have the Flame Waker here then. He can steal that though. Oh. Feels bad, man. Okay, well then that guy's doing nothing then. Sure. I don't mind, but yeah. Well, Light Bomb isn't all that great against my board either way.
Welcome to the exhibit.
Yeah, so that's the next mirror entity. That's fine. Oh, we'll get another one too. And then Holy Nova, which gets countered. So I suppose that's okay. But he can trigger that with Powered Shield, can he not? I feel a Holy Nova coming. Oh, perhaps not. Perhaps not. Heals one of those. Doesn't kill my apprentices? Yeah, that sounded iffy. Maybe I should just give up on these hopeless matchups. Don't like doing that. But the best answer to Boom would be Light Bomb, right? And he can't do that. So we can kill this thing, which we should probably do, and that might be it. Do we Image? How good is Image? Image does sort of protect us. And he has to spend 2 board clears to... But he could also... Well, he should be aware that this is counterspell, so maybe he's unable to play around it. He can probably just get a Powered Shield countered though. I'm kind of hoping he doesn't have any cheap spells that he could get countered. And he can't play Holy Nova and Light Bomb in the same turn. So this might be my out. Doesn't give me too much help though. And he can still run one of his guys into... Not sure. That's a Light Bomb. You know you want to. Oh, there it is. Incoming Holy Nova then? Oh, I did not expect that one. Alright. That is something I didn't expect. I'll be honest here. Do you really? Well, I guess you really. Do I keep a 7-1 around? It looks like such a waste, but I think I have to... Let's do it this way. There's not many options here. Wow. Wow, I did not expect that. It's Hyper Steel Priest or something.
Welcome to the grand tournament.
Alright.
Well played.
I think that's it. Let's try and get... No, it's been long enough. It's been long enough. Alright, that didn't go as well as I planned, but yeah, Control Warriors and Control Priests are rough, man. They are. Alright, at least we had fun. I'll bring this deck out for a bit more. We do have some ranks to gain before the end of the month, so I'll be playing a bit more the coming week. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.